Alright kid, pull up a chair. You've probably heard folks at the shop or on car forums talk about limp mode. Maybe your car even acted up and someone said, "She's gone into limp mode." Sounds scary, right? Don't worry, it ain't as bad as it sounds. I've seen it plenty over the years, and while it can make your car feel weak and lazy, limp mode is more like a safety net than a death sentence. Let me break it down for you in simple words so you'll know what's happening under the hood. What is limp mode? Think of limp mode like your car's way of saying, "Something ain't right, so I'm gonna protect myself." Modern vehicles have computers that watch over everything: the engine, transmission, sensors, and electronics. When that computer notices something out of line, it doesn't want you to keep driving hard and cause real damage, so it puts the car into limp mode. When this happens, the car limits power. It might lock you in one gear, keep the RPMs low, or cut the turbo if you've got one. You can still drive, but just enough to get home or to a mechanic. It's not meant for long trips. It's like a horse with a sore leg. He can still walk, but he sure ain't running. Limp mode symptoms. Now, how do you know if your car's gone into limp mode? Well, she'll tell you in a few ways. First off, you'll feel a sudden lack of power. Maybe you were pulling out to pass someone and suddenly the car won't go over 2,500 revolutions per minute, no matter how much you floor it. That's limp mode. Second, your dashboard will probably light up like a Christmas tree. The check engine light is the usual suspect, but sometimes you'll also see warning lights for the transmission or traction control. Third, the transmission might act funny. On automatics you might get stuck in one gear, usually second or third. That way you can still crawl home, but you won't be winning any races. And lastly, the engine just feels restricted. It runs, but sluggish. It's like trying to sprint while someone's got a hand on your shoulder holding you back. Limp mode causes. Now, why does a car do this? Oh boy, there are lots of reasons. Let's start with the common ones. Sensors. Cars today are full of them. Airflow sensors, oxygen sensors, throttle position sensors. If one of those goes bad, the computer gets confused and throws you into limp mode just to play it safe. Transmission problems. If the computer sees something wrong with gear shifting, fluid pressure, or slipping, it'll lock things down to keep the transmission from chewing itself up. Turbo and boost issues. On turbo cars, if there's too much or too little boost pressure, limp mode kicks in. That's to keep the engine from blowing under strain. Wiring and connectors. A loose plug or damaged wire can send bad signals, and the computer doesn't like bad signals. It'd rather slow you down than risk bigger trouble. Even simple stuff like a clogged catalytic converter, dirty EGR valve, or low transmission fluid can trigger limp mode. Bottom line, the car doesn't trust what it's seeing, so it goes into safe mode. How to fix limp mode? Here's the part you've been waiting for. How do you fix it? Well, sometimes it's as easy as turning the key off and back on again. That can reset the computer and get you moving for a while. But remember, limp mode ain't random. There's a reason it happened, and that reason won't just disappear. The right way is to plug in a diagnostic scanner. That'll give you error codes, like P0101 for a bad MAF sensor or P0700 for transmission trouble. Those codes point you toward the real issue. If you don't have a scanner, most auto parts stores will check codes for free. If it's something simple, like low transmission fluid, you can top it up and be good to go. If it's a bad sensor, those aren't too hard to swap out. But if it's deeper, like internal transmission problems or turbo issues, that's where a pro mechanic earns his keep. Don't ignore limp mode. Sure, sometimes you can limp along for weeks, but every mile you drive that way risks turning a small repair into a big bill. I've seen folks burn up transmissions because they thought limp mode was just a nuisance. Trust me, it's your car begging you for help. So, here's the takeaway, kid. Limp mode isn't your enemy, it's your car's way of saving its own hide. It tells you something's off, so I'm gonna keep things cool until you fix me. If you feel sudden loss of power, see warning lights, or get stuck in gear, that's limp mode talking. Causes range from a bad sensor to low fluids to more serious issues, but the fix always starts with finding out the real problem. Next time you or a buddy runs into limp mode, don't panic. Ease the car home, grab a scanner or head to a shop and sort it out. Do that and you'll be back on the road in no time, running strong instead of limping along.